Alrighty. So we got movie review. Whoa, my bad. So we got Avengers Endgame and the cult classic Backdraft. So both of these solid 11s. Also, definitely phenomenal films in their own rights. This with its all-star cast and presentation, this with its all-star cast and how it took so long to build it all together. Oh man. So for Backdraft, you got the clear disc for it. Oh, nice. I will check that out later. Um, if you've never seen Backdraft, I highly recommend it because this movie is it's so good. It is about it's one of those family type of films, not family as in kids, but family as in, firefighter family and stuff. Whoa. So, whoa, come on. Come on. There you go. So yeah, there's the synopsis for it. And this film is really, really good. Like, it's just so damn good. And how they delivered the plot twist was so masterful and shit. Like, it was really good. Like, it had you believing, you know, whoever it was actually the source of the problem, but they weren't. It was really good. Love this fucking film. And one of my favorite scenes in this is Robert De Niro and William Baldwin together when they're investigating the fire at the was yeah, it was the movie theater, and they showed Robert showed him how the fire follows and stuff. Beautiful storytelling. And the funny part is Donald Sutherland in this, his part, honestly, it could have been taken out completely, but they added it in. It was put in the film. But I mean, it adds to the film and it really doesn't add to the film. So it's a toss-up deal, but it's still good shit. Beautiful fucking movie. I love this. And this is just instant depression for 2 hours and 50 minutes. I know it's billed at 3 hours, but it's actually 2 hours and 50 minutes. Mm. So I've seen this in theaters. This was good. And I actually made it without getting spoiled on it, which was really nice. So, no special features on both films. This is just the basic DVD for it. Um, ah, gum was tasting bad. So, let me give you a real review on Avengers Endgame. Okay, here comes the real review. If you haven't seen this movie, I suggest you shut the video off. This is a funny spoiler, but it's a true spoiler. 2 billion to 2 billion to kill people, a billion per death. And it makes me wonder though, like, so since Nat is dead, Tony's dead, um, who are they gonna kill off next to make another couple billion at the box office? But I mean, like, in all seriousness though, like, this is a hell of a masterpiece of a film. It's a hell of a cinematic event too. One, because it's got an all-star cast that was built up over 22 films, 10 years in the making, and it's 2 hours and 50 minutes long. It's not 3 hours. I hate when they bill over three. It's only three because of the end credits, but the credits themselves are just 10 minutes. And then you get to the end and hear the clanging and shit, so yeah, who knows. But anyway, so which film is the strongest out of these two? Because they're both 11s in my book. This is a cult classic. This is an instant cult classic. Um, it's hard to pick because Both got all-star casts. Both have great premises. Both have stellar reputations. Um, that's hard to pick, man. That's really hard. Like, it's an even tie for me. But if I had to say odds favorite, I would go with Backdraft. And I do like, I love Marvel and I love DC. I love all comics for the most part. But I like Backdraft for how, yeah, emotional it is, and how, how it doesn't rely on a lot of build up. Like, it's a 2 hour film. It's 135 minutes. But it feels like a 3 hour film. Like, this relied on a decade of building shit up. This was done within about a year or so, maybe two or something. I don't know. I didn't look at the whole history. I just remember watching this multiple times and enjoying the hell out of it. And it's aged really fucking well. That's the best part about that. This, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's hard to pick. Like, the best parts about this is how the thing that was really good was Fat Thor, and how he went, into a deep ass alcoholic depression, which is what Tony should have had in Iron Man 3 instead of his PTSD. But yeah, that shit was good. Be on the lookout for a movie moments Funko Pop of him dead. I guarantee it, they'll have it. Because they already got the NYCC 2019 exclusive of him with the glove on. Guaranteed there's going to be a movie moments with him with slumped against the debris. So, yeah. Would I recommend these to friends and you? Yeah, obviously. Who wouldn't want to watch two cult classics that are fucking phenomenal with a stellar cast? Um, if you don't like Marvel and you don't like Universal films and you don't like stuff about fire and you have a phobia about fire, shouldn't watch this. But if you're trying to overcome your phobia of fire, definitely try this. Promise you won't be disappointed. Um, if you don't like superhero films, not for you to watch. And I understand that not a lot of people get on the hype train about a superhero film because most of them, it's 50-50. It's either going to be a huge hit or a big damn miss. Or that big damn miss turns into a underrated cult classic in the future. It all depends. I've said that many times about different films and whatnot, where they'll come out and they get bad reception at first, and then over the years they mature into a cult classic because um, in the beginning the fan base was so hostile about it, looking at you Star Wars fans, and Marvel and DC and every other motherfucker under the sun, and it turned out to be a golden gem. If you don't like the all peach perspective of a cast with like just a few black leads and whatnot, not for you. If you don't like firefighters, this ain't a film for you. I know there's a sequel for this. I haven't watched it yet because I'm kind of hesitant to watch it because, yeah. Because for me, like, this is an original. This is an original touchstone. And I don't want to watch the sequel because I feel like the sequel's gonna shit all over the original, but I don't know. I might be wrong. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, like my favorite moment. Well, my favorite moment out of that was I already told you that. My favorite moment in this was definitely Let me see. Marvel. Yeah. Oh man. Definitely, like in order, definitely Captain Marvel, like all the female heroes running point with Marvel, giving her back up. That was fucking stellar. I love that. That was so good. And everybody was right. Valkyrie didn't get a lot of screen time in that fight. That was the one thing I really noticed. And something else I noticed in Endgame as well. What was that helicopter carrying off in the background? That was weird. And there was something else too, and I don't remember what the fuck it was. But let me see. My second favorite scene was Cap getting the hammer. Although I guess it's kind of at the bottom of my list. Like I'm picky about moments in the movies and stuff. Like everybody's like, "Ooh, he got the hammer." I'm like, "Yeah, and." um, what else was there? There were so many moments. Like, oh my god, too many to choose. Everybody coming back. Tony's death. Oh man. Like when I saw this in theaters when it started, I was in tears. I was crying softly and I was shaking and just ugh. It sucks because my CPTSD, like I said, my CPTSD amplifies all my emotions on 11 and it sucks. So, yeah. It was rough, but I got through it. So, yeah, there's a lot of good moments though. So, that is that for 1991's Backdraft, 2018's Avengers Endgame. So, I will be back probably tomorrow sometime with some stuff and whatnot, because I don't know. I have other stuff to do yet. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and players.